Being one of the most versatile weapons in the National Football League is no easy feat, but Deebo Samuel has made it look effortless. When the San Francisco 49ers drafted him, they knew they were getting a dynamic wide receiver, but even they might not have expected him to redefine the position the way he has. Every season, Deebo sets out to dominate the field, and it's safe to say he's done just that, becoming a nightmare for defenses and a key part of the 49ers' success. His ability to contribute in multiple facets of the game, from catching passes to taking handoffs, has been nothing short of extraordinary. So let's break down what makes Deebo Samuel such an unstoppable force by focusing on the essential elements of his game. Getting off the line of scrimmage, route running, adjusting to defenses, adjusting to the quarterback, and of course his incredible pass-catching ability. For any wide receiver, the first step off the line of scrimmage can be the difference between creating separation from a defender or getting locked up in tight coverage. Deebo Samuel's ability to get off the line is a crucial aspect of what makes him such a dynamic wide receiver in the National Football League. With Deebo, the first step is explosive, quick, and calculated, setting the tone for the rest of the play. What separates Deebo is his physicality right at the snap. I mean, the guy is so strong he would probably beat you up and all of your friends if he found out you're not subscribed to this channel. Make sure you're subscribed so Deebo can use his physicality on cornerback to try to jam him at the line of scrimmage instead of you. His strength allows him to brush off attempts to slow him down. That is particularly important when facing an aggressive press man coverage. Deebo has this unique combination of power and agility that allows him to fight through contact and get into his route without losing much speed. Defenders trying to disrupt his timing often find themselves a step behind, as Samuel can shed their attempts to hold him up. Another key to Deebo's success off the ball is his ability to mix up his releases. He's not predictable, which makes it harder for defenders to anticipate his moves. Sometimes he'll use a quick jab step or a stutter step to throw off the corner. Other times he'll simply just explode past them with raw speed. This unpredictability makes him a nightmare for defensive backs trying to mirror his movements. But what's more impressive is how Deebo seamlessly transitions from getting off the ball to full speed within just a few steps. His acceleration is remarkable, allowing him to break free almost immediately after disengaging from the defenders. This quick burst not only helps him get open, but also puts him in a great position to make big plays, especially when he's lined up in one-on-one situations. But his work is not over once he gets past the cornerback. In fact, it has only just begun. Now he must run the route he has practiced, and he needs to be as fast as possible. Deebo Samuel's route running is another key aspect of his game that elevates him among the league's top wide receivers, because a great route runner can create separation from defenders, and Deebo does just that with precision, explosiveness, and craftiness. While he is known for his versatility and physicality, his route running is often underrated, yet it's one of the reasons he consistently finds himself wide open on critical plays. Deebo has a unique blend of power and agility which helps him execute sharp, crisp routes that are difficult to defend. He understands the importance of running each route with the same intensity and focus, whether it's a simple slant, a deep post, or an out route to the sideline. This consistency forces defenders to stay honest because they can't predict whether he's going to go short or deep, making it harder for them to anticipate his next move. One of Deebo's strengths is his ability to sell his routes. He uses such subtle movements like head fakes, body leans, and several others to make defenders think he's going one way only to break the opposite direction at the last second. This deception is critical, especially in a one-on-one situation where he needs to create a window of separation in a matter of seconds. His footwork is another standout feature. He's smooth and fluid on his feet. He's able to change direction quickly without losing momentum, which allows him to make precise cuts that leave defenders off balance and struggling to keep up. But it's not always about running your route, because if you do the same thing week in and week out, everyone will know exactly how to stop you. Deebo needs to have the ability to adjust to what the defense is going to do and react in such a way that he is still an asset to his team, and he does exactly that. He knows when to sit in a soft spot in the zone or when to break off his route early if the quarterback is in trouble. It's kind of crazy how he can see the front of him where his route is, around him to know how he can adjust, and back at the quarterback to see if he is in trouble. That situational awareness allows him to capitalize on openings and make the correct adjustments to his routes, helping his quarterback and his team by getting open even when the defense is set up to stop him. What makes Deebo so effective is adjusting the defenses at his high football IQ. He has an instinctive ability to recognize whether the defense is playing man or zone, and he alters his approach accordingly. In man-to-man, Deebo uses his strength and agility to create separation, either by out-muscling the cornerbacks or out-maneuvering them with quick cuts. When facing zones, he is able to find the soft spot in coverage and settle into opening areas where the quarterback can deliver the football. This adaptability is crucial, especially when a play breaks down. Deebo has shown time and time again that he can improvise when the defense disrupts the original play. He understands when to break off his route early or change direction if he notices a gap in the coverage. The flexibility not only helps him stay open, but also gives his quarterback a reliable target, no matter how much the defense tends to adjust. Brings me to the next aspect of his game. I mentioned he keeps an eye on the quarterback, but let's take a deeper look at why every quarterback would love to have Deebo Samuel on their roster. Deebo Samuel's ability to adjust to the quarterback is another crucial element of his wide receiver skill set, especially given the versatility of a Kyle Shanahan-led San Francisco 49ers offense. While many receivers thrive when the play goes exactly as planned, Deebo shines when things break down. His knack for getting open and providing his quarterback with a target, even when the play seems lost, makes him one of the most valuable weapons in the National Football League. In situations where the quarterback is under pressure or scrambling, Deebo is masterful at improvisation. He didn't just stick to his initial route if he sees the quarterback needs his help. He has an innate ability to read the situation and adjust on the fly. It's like he can see everything, whether it's coming back to the ball, coming across the field, or finding an open lane. Deebo knows exactly how to position himself to be a safe outlet. Deebo's connections with quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo or Brock Purdy have been evident over the years, always available when the quarterback needs him to escape pressure, making himself a constant presence on broken plays. Even when the pocket collapses or the defense seems to have it all locked down, Deebo uses his speed and field awareness to create opportunities. Speaking of speed, that is where his speed comes into play. Football is a physical sport, but we've seen players excel even if they're not absolute powerhouses. Why? Speed! And Deebo is both strong and fast, making him the complete package when it comes to this ability. The most important thing is yet to come. A receiver cannot be effective if he cannot, catch the football. Pass catching is probably the most fundamental skill you need in football, but it's often overlooked at the highest level. In the case of Deebo Samuel, it simply cannot be overlooked. His ability to catch the football is incredible. While he's known for his physicality and versatility, his hands and ability to make tough, clutch catches are often overlooked. Whether he's making contested grabs in tight coverages or pulling in passes on the run, Deebo is a reliable target who consistently delivers when the ball is in his vicinity. Think about it. Running as fast as the guy runs and still grabbing the ball just seems like an impossible task for someone like me or you. He has the uncanny ability to secure the ball in difficult situations. Whether it's a high pass over the middle, deep shot down the sideline, Deebo has shown time and time again that he can make plays with defenders draped all over him. His physicality helps here. He doesn't shy away from contact, and he is more than willing to go up and fight for the ball in contested situations. And the best part is, he isn't just content with catching it and going down. He finds a way to make some yards after the catch work, too. It's like a bonus, and he makes it look easy. Those extra yards are mostly because Deebo has always had excellent body control throughout his career, which is a massive asset when making catches on the run and running with it afterward. He's able to adjust his body midair or while moving at full speed to track the ball, make the grab, and by the time he touches the ground, he is in shape to sprint down the line. This is especially important given how the 49ers use him in their offense. In clutch moments, Deebo's hands have proven to be reliable. But you know what's more reliable? Our audience. I can always count on you guys to treat my videos with a thumbs up. So make sure you do the usual stuff and check out this next video as well. See you there.